It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Boston Red Sox. It's the Fall Classic, Game 1 of the World Series. Next. Madison Bumgarner gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid.
Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 Boston Red Sox.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Madison Bumgarner gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup, and just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Let's play ball. He's out. 2, 3. Out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Martinez over at second. Simeon on at first with 2 down. Skied into straightaway right. Yellow Horse is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, it's pretty dry down here right now, but I am told there's rain in the forecast for later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Play ball.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Kermit.
Let her rip right here. We need
Yellow
you.
Horse.
Come on now, rip it. Hey, here we go. You got this. Hey, see it and drive it up.
Bumgarner sets. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bumgarner has over 160 career pitching wins to his credit. And even though the win might not be as valued as it once was as a statistic, his total definitely tells you he's put together a great career.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
Pitch out. Nothing doing. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Ready on 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. Long throw to third. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Simeon calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So it's second and third with one gone now. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila.
Alex Avila.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Hit in the air to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with two away now. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, John Ryan Murphy.
Right here, on the back.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
The shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the 1-1, and there he goes towards second. Pitch taken for a strike, and no throw. In fact, they'll just hang on to it. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yellow Horse has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Second at-bat, Kermit, Yellow Horse. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi will wait on it. And that's out number 2. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight.
Let's play ball. Full forward. Take the base.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Simeon on second, Bradley at first with no outs. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Yellow Horse looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his first homer here in the series, and with it the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
Play ball. Ball four, take the base. Three.
So striding forward now, Kermit Yellow Horse. He flew out in his last at bat.
Yellow Horse.
Hey, drive that pitch on. Here you go.
First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
Let's play ball. Three. Out. Out. That's ball four. Out. Three. Down. Hey now. Three. Out. Ball four. Take the base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Digging in and looking for more. Kermit Yellow Horse. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Horse.
Here we go. Find your pitch right here. Find it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Souza rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it. The run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out. The tag, and he is out at third. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Yellow Horse is after it. He's there and records the first out.
Hold. Let's play ball. Hey now. Ball four. Take the base. 3. Out.
Moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Boston win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Madison Bumgarner gets the W on the mound. Robbie Ray worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.